Okay, Medicare mini course day 4. Hopefully you've gone through 1 through 3, but now we're going to talk about Medicare supplement plans versus Medicare Advantage plans. And the first thing to understand, Medigap, Medicare supplement, exactly the same thing, 2 different terms for the exact same thing. So a Medicare supplement plan is a Medigap plan. And we're going to talk about the differences because it's a big choice when you come into Medicare, which street you go down. So that's your number one choice when you first come into Medicare, is whether you will choose to stay on original Medicare or whether you will have a Medicare Advantage plan. I'm going to tell you the difference right now between the two. Something else you will find very helpful if you're new to Medicare or even if you're already in Medicare is a copy of my book, Medicare Made Clear, and I give it away for free. So you can see here, I cover just about every topic of Medicare in this book. I put a lot of time and effort into it, and there's videos in the book where I explain everything to you. There's all the links on where you sign up or where you get things that you need as you go through Medicare. So make sure you download it. It's free. Go to medicareonvideo.com/free book. You can download it right now. Hope you find it very helpful. Right now we're going to talk about Medigap versus MAPD. There's another acronym for it. So MAPD, which you'll likely see quite often, stands for Medicare Advantage Prescription Drug Plan. So that is a Medicare Advantage plan. So a lot of people get confused. All the commercials that you see on TV, at least 90% of the commercials that you see on TV are for Medicare Advantage plans. The ones with Joe Namath, Jimmy Walker, there are a bunch of old celebrities now that are hawking these Medicare Advantage plans. So it's important to understand what the difference is, because that's your first choice coming into Medicare. Stay on original Medicare or go into a Medicare Advantage plan. So you can see here, a Medicare supplement plan is in addition to original Medicare. So if you stay on original Medicare, A and B, you're likely going to buy a Medicare supplement plan to cover the gaps, the Medigap plan to cover the gaps. Or your other choice is to go into a Medicare Advantage plan. That is a private insurance carrier offered plan. So it takes you off of original Medicare and puts you with a private insurance company. So it's important to understand that. And man, they do put them out there like they are the best thing since sliced bread. So make sure we look closely at what exactly we're looking for. Now, in order to get either one of them, you have to be enrolled in A and B on Medicare. So a lot of times people get confused with a Medicare Advantage plan. You will continue to pay your Medicare Part B premium no matter which avenue you go down. So just important to understand that we're going to have A and B, and the B premium is always going to be there. Now, when you look at how they function in regards to networks, one of the best things about Medicare Original A and B is it doesn't have any networks. You can go to any doctor, any hospital, any specialist, anywhere in the country that takes Medicare. You don't have to ask if it's okay. You can simply make an appointment and go to wherever you want to go, anywhere in the country. So if you travel, certainly makes a big deal. If you enroll into a Medicare Advantage plan, it is more of an HMO type environment where they have a network of doctors, a network of hospitals, generally in your local area, wherever you're located, that will be your network. And if you go out of that area, there's generally not coverage except for emergency scenarios. So it can be very complicated if you travel or if you spend part of your time here and part of your time there. It's very complicated using a Medicare Advantage plan in that type of scenario. So that's one of the reasons, probably the main reason, that I personally would always choose original Medicare with a Medicare supplement plan, is I don't want to ask if it's okay to go to a doctor. If I have the need to go see a cancer specialist or a heart specialist or whatever it may be, as we get older, we know we're going to face much more significant health issues. I want to choose what I'm going to do, and I'm going to want to go when I want to go. And that's really the way it works on original Medicare versus a Medicare Advantage plan, where you may need a prior authorization. You might have to go to primary care first and get an authorization to go to a specialist. So it's certainly a lot less restrictive in original Medicare versus a Medicare Advantage plan. That's easy to see. Now, understand also with the different plans on how drug plans work. If you are with original Medicare and a Medicare supplement plan, you would get a standalone Medicare drug plan. So you would find a drug plan that matches up with the medications that you take, and that's what you would have. They generally run $20 to $25 a month for a standalone Medicare drug plan. A lot of Medicare Advantage plans include that in their benefits. So they include that's part of the MAPD, that they include a prescription drug plan in the two. So it's just a question of how you get it. They generally function about the same, just a question of which avenue you're on how to get one. Now, the other thing that I would caution with all the TV commercials and all the promises is the cost. And the cost plays a big part in it. When you look at a Medicare supplement plan, it's generally going to run anywhere from $50 a month to $200 a month. I find they average pretty much about $100 a month, and it pretty much gives you full coverage. You have a very small deductible and then almost no out-of-pocket the rest of the year. So there's very little out-of-pocket if you have original Medicare with a Medicare supplement plan. Now, a Medicare Advantage plan, they can have a premium lower, anywhere from $50 to $100. They can even have a $0 premium. And what I would caution with that, when you are looking, don't get sucked into the hype, everything they talk about on TV, and just understand the cheaper it is, the cheaper it is. And that's generally the way most everything works. The cheaper something is, the cheaper it's going to be when you go to use it. So don't necessarily get caught up in a low premium, zero premium type medical plan, because when you go to use it, you're going to find out either you're going to pay a lot more when you use it, or it's not going to do the things you want it to do when you go to use it. So just really put some hard effort into looking. And again, these TV commercials promise the world that you're going to get free meals, you're going to get free transportation, you're going to get free everything. Some of them tell you you're going to get your Part B premium back. And just understand that is for very low income qualifications. So you would need to have very low income qualifications to get the stuff that they talk about on TV. And then a lot of the stuff they talk about, dental and things like that, is very basic. It's very basic coverage. So it's not what they necessarily promote it to be. So just understand that when you're looking between the two. A Medicare supplement with original Medicare is pretty black and white. It does what it's supposed to do. You go to any doctor, any hospital. Medicare Advantage plan can be a little more convoluted, can take a lot more work to get done what you want to do. Now that, the enrollment between the two is about 50-50. About half the people are on original Medicare and about half the people are on Medicare Advantage. So I'm not saying it doesn't work for all. It's just something you need to understand as you go through it. When we talk about paperwork, again, Medicare supplement, you do what you want to do. You go wherever you want to go. As long as they take Medicare, they take your Medicare supplement plan. It's not even a question of which company you have. They're required to take your Medicare supplement plan. So with a Medicare Advantage plan, again, can be more complicated. You can absolutely need a referral to go from a primary to go to a specialist, and then you have to stay within the network. And you read all those horror stories about something significant happened, and then there's a doctor that's out of network that's part of it, and it just gets complicated. If you Google any of the dissatisfaction, it's all Medicare Advantage. It's almost no original Medicare with a supplement, because there's no paperwork. There's really nothing. You go to the doctor, you give them your card, and that's the end of it. It can be more complicated the other way. So that concludes our day 4 of Medicare mini course, and I hope you found it helpful, and I certainly hope you download my book. And obviously this is what I do. I help people across the country with their Medicare choices, and I can absolutely help you as well. And if you have any questions, give me a call, send me an email. Have a fantastic day. Hey, don't go anywhere. These are some of my most recent videos right here. You can also find the link right below this video to download my book, Medicare Made Clear, absolutely free. You can also subscribe to my channel right here. So please download my book, watch some videos, subscribe to the channel. Have a great day.